Hello and welcome back to the new HG channel. If you're new here, we'll build an inclusive space for people of all walks of life through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates Season 2, Shattered Seas, the two-tabled story we're telling, and these are the people we have. You know them, you love them. They're wonderful human beings. We're not going to do introductions anymore because we already know who these people are. So does anyone got anything going on this week that they want to shout out real quick?
Episode 9 of Villains by the Hour drops tomorrow, and then we'll be taking a season break. So if you want to catch up before what has already been a very chaotic season of the show gets even more chaotic, go do that now.
And where can they do that?
They can go do that on Paracosm Entertainment, both on YouTube and on Twitch. Or if you're feeling lazy, you can just follow me on social media, and I spam about those shows all the time.
Okay. Anyone else got anything fun going on this week that they want to shout out?
Shout out Corrugated Boxes, Box Trucks, and Dark Fantasy Folk Horror. You can catch my content at Vegas The Wanderer.
Okay. If no one has anything else, all right. That being said, let us dive into tonight's episode of Forging Fates. Shattered Seas. Should I say Shattered Seas or Forging Fates? Anyways, so picking up where we last left off, Zaida, would you care to give us the recap for the last episode?
Well, of course. The last time on Shattered Seas, y'all, we found ourselves approaching the Brine Marrow Cay in a little dinghy. We had to give Smog some different scenarios and working social interactions. It worked out fine. Mel was a great teacher. When we got to the island, we made our way to the only town, or the only tavern that was apparently on the island. That was the Unnamed Tavern. I think that's what we named it. Officially, kind of. Where we met a weird but lovely little Kuatoa named Roram. After drinking some very terrible ale, and equally terrible and salty seafood pair, we got some information about the night market, and pretty much learned that the night market was not just a plain place to buy and sell baubles, but, that it was actually run by spirits and the people of the island. After learning that, we were trying to learn how to get our hands on some spirit metal, and we learned that we should probably go talk to Gessa, who kind of runs a bit of everything on the island. And my brain just went a little blank. But we learned that the night market was selling goods of relics and other interesting items. And we also learned that some of the spirits are not quite as friendly when feeling very cross, and actually took care of a former tourist visiting, and they were trying to steal from a sunken ship. Since we had learned that much, we also made a stop to the general store next to the Unnamed Tavern. That Smog picked up some equipment for fishing, and we met a Triton who was the owner of the store named Cornix. We got a little more information on the town, and then we took it upon ourselves to go visit Gessa, and also apparently Torque, who is just kind of always around, but we didn't see him for a while. We learned that Gessa was a cursed undead tiefling woman, and we spoke to her about getting a contract to clear out, apparently, the labyrinth under a mountain for the island that, the spirit that was cross with the last visitors, was now residing in, and not letting anybody in or out. But upon speaking to Gessa, we also learned that our party member Kiln had a very interesting and rare relic that after I casted Identify on it, we learned a little bit more that is a sleeping kind of sentient weapon. I have no doubt we're going to be getting more information about that later. But after talking with Gessa for a bit, we came to a compromise of clearing out said mines for the price of some local relics and 6 ingots of the spirit ore. To which then we met Torg, who was writing this contract on his body in ink that just stayed there. It's a little weird, but it was right. He didn't really talk much. He was a nice cat though. And a couple hours later, while chilling on the island, we got to see the night market for the first time, and it was incredible. But now here we are, having to hold up our end of the deal of clearing out the labyrinth and, well, helping around the town for exchange of services in our contract. And that is where we find ourselves.
Okay. So, as you all exit out of the tavern / inn, and you can see the night market splayed out on the docks in front of you. It actually extend where the docks were. It is actually extending out onto the ocean and the sand. Almost, you see like this, like that Ghostbusters ectoplasmic greenish color as these new docks are spread out across, and you see people walking amongst them. Some that you haven't seen yet. They seem to be, as there are a few fresh boats that have pulled up in the last hour or so. You see some of the crew members of the Iron Leviathan. Specifically, you see Captain Kilgrest, along with Os and Ernot, making their way between the various stalls. And you see a lot of these stalls are being manned, though some have actual spirits occupying them. You do see an elf. Oh, who did we lose?
No.
Oh no. I'll keep on and hope he jumps back in. You do see an elf behind one of them. Her hair slick with like oil and salt, and it kind of hangs down around her face. She's wearing these dark gray and black. They almost look like pelts or fur. It's hard to really kind of get a good idea about it. You also see this purple-skinned, hunched woman. She's got these like curved horns that kind of twist behind her head. In these almost reddish orange clothes. She's got the hood up a little bit. You can see these long fingers sticking out from the arms of the robe. Around her, you see a few skulls kind of seated on the table and just floating in that space around her. You also see a set of kenkus at one table with various bits of shiny metals and baubles that kind of surround them in their stall.
So, guys, is there anywhere that we want to shop a little first before we go get started on bigger business?
I mean, it looks like people are selling life force / soul for things, so I'm good.
I mean, that's fair. I'm just kind of like contemplating for a moment, like, would I sell some of my life force?
I mean, we're already getting more of the iron than we need, and also one of those dream cages for fixing things while we wait for it to be smelted down. So, like, I feel like there's maybe not a ton we need to, I don't know, sell our souls or life force for. But that's just me. Y'all are welcome to, as long as you don't sell too much, like, don't go crazy and, break rule 1 of, like, don't die.
We're good. We're not gonna die. Well, we probably should make sure that everyone's ready to go in case we need to get into a fight later. When we
we're
gotta deal with
100%
that.
gonna get a fight later.
Yeah, just everybody prepare. In case there's anything you need to pick up. I think I'm pretty good to go. But y'all let me know whenever we need to head on over so we can get proper directions and stuff.
Do you think it's prudent for us to maybe grab pickaxes or expect some to be there?
Honestly, yeah, that would be pretty prudent to pick one up, but they might have stuff down there.
I mean, we could also do the general store for that and maybe don't go to the spirit place where we sell parts of ourselves for that. Like, we could definitely spend a copper or silver and go buy that.
All right. Well,
I would like to look at some of these shiny metals at the Kenku table.
We could definitely walk it. I'm not buying anything. I will just be like,
I like window shopping a little. Like,
Just browse it. Just
it doesn't have to be anything
there's no
like
harm.
soul related.
Yeah, no harm in browsing, right?
I just kind of like look at Melon.
said every
No,
window.
I feel like you understand. Just the gremlins are like, let's go window shopping.
Yes, because it always stays window shopping.
Okay. So the plan is to go peruse the night market.
Perusing.
Okay. So you make your way out to the ethereal docks. Your first step on the spiritual docks. You step on it, and there's almost a squishiness to it as your feet enter on, and
Don't like that.
you feel your feet sink in a little bit, as if it's not fully there. But where is the first place you guys want to head to?
So I think I'm hanging like maybe 2 or 3 steps behind the group, and before I step on this again, do not like how squishy this is once I do step on it. Spectral thing. I'm gonna do that same thing I did on the ship, where like it's almost looks like an OK symbol, and it little flames that are mostly smoke, and I'll mutter something, and then like take a breath and hold my breath as I step onto the thing behind you guys.
Okay.
I look over at Kiln. Is that just like a mantra thing? Like, I'm not trying. Sorry if that's an OT. I'm just curious.
It's more like a respect for the dead thing, and a little bit like a ward for the dead thing.
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, I'm sorry. I don't normally deal with like the dead, but I deal with a lot of like automaton, but this is new for me. It's interesting.
They both have in common of not having souls. So, right? Automatons don't have souls.
They don't have souls though.
Would I know anything about any kind of like automaton with like a soul?
Roll a history check.
Sure, let's history check this. 19.
There's been some discussion between scholars and philosophers about the presence of a soul. There's been no definitive proof as far as you can tell, though there are anecdotal stories.
Well, yeah, I don't think there's anything really official. Not anything that's like been like proven. But I mean, there's like scholarly stuff, debates. Nothing that's automaton like having an actual soul. I don't even know how that would work.
I get out my monster grimoire and flip to a page that's not as filled as some of the others and start writing some notes down.
Okay. You've all never been here before. Something I could
Oh.
interest you all in? You see the purple-skinned elderly woman with the horns kind of beckoning for you to come closer with her two long fingers.
I mean, I don't want to be rude. I go ahead and walk forward and approach.
Oh, hello. What's your name, dear?
Can I insight? Because this. Hold on. Hold on. Do I trust this person?
Roll a insight check, I guess.
Roll a stranger danger check.
Stranger danger is a nat 20 for a 21.
Nice. My mama told me.
With an natural 20, I'll
Just
say
something about the
you
fingers.
could tell that this is a hag. They haven't said anything yet that would set off your alarms besides them just being creepy.
It's it's probably the creepy hag. Well, you can call me Z.
Oh.
And I kind of look at the table. What exactly do they have on the table?
Sure. So you see,
Or in their stall?
looking across their stall, there's a variety of limbs, some hands, a couple fingers, a leg, all of them twitching slightly. But they're hanging around her though. There is a few of these glass baubles, and inside of them you see this like swirling mist, each one a different color. Some is like this shade of red, some are this strange bluish green color. And as you look at them, you can see like a monstrous face cross across one, or you see this encroaching darkness in another, or you just see a spider in one.
Look, my stranger danger radar was accurate. Looking at the hag though. And what exactly are you purveying to the wonderful residents of the night market?
I'm selling nightmares. Do you want one? I can show it to you. And she kind of grabs a hand off the table that's got a little bit of forearm bone to it, and she holds it up and uses it to grab one of the bottles that are floating around her like like a gripper arm, and she holds it out in front of you, and it's this swirling black and red, and you can see a spider inside of it, and just kind of like part of the shadow. It's not actually in there. It's just like in the cloud. You see it moving. And you get that this is the fear of spiders inside of this.
That is that's really interesting. I look to the rest of the party.
I think you see Kiln like with their hand. You see me with my hand down by my side, and I do some sort of like twist, and a produce flame that I guess kind of like flick away and goes away, directed kind of like towards whatever this nightmare bubble is.
I mean, do you have anything that's maybe more like dreamlike, not so scary?
Oh, you looking to buy a dream? Are you? She kind of holds the bauble up, and the hand releases it. It just starts floating again in the space. Let me get something from down below. No? All right. She pulls up this small case and opens it, and these bottles have this beautiful glow to them. One of them is glowing this almost goldish light. Another is just like wave, the color of waves and sea foam. And then there's this warm, fiery light, like just a relaxing moment in front of a fire and just taking in that evening air.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much for the sea foam looking one?
Well, I'll trade you either a dream or a nightmare. Your friend looks like she's getting one ready for me. More than happy to steal that. Go ahead. For one.
I don't know, Kim. You don't have to do that.
We asked what these even do yet before we start.
I have a feel. You know what? What is your name, ma'am?
You can call me Mother Ethel. Or Mom, for short, if you'd prefer.
All right, Mother Ethel.
Oh.
So, what exactly do these nightmares and dreams do?
Well, to whoever you give it to, whether it be yourself or some poor unfortunate soul, it will either, for the nightmare, make them a little harder to struggle with those convincing desires, or the dreams will help boost those desires that they may have. They either give you like intimidation bonus, deception bonus. It's just advantage on the roll,
Okay.
depending on what you do.
Okay. Shit. That's not bad.
On all rolls for an hour of that skill.
Yeah. Hmm.
You don't want to get rid of your nightmare, little kill? I'm happy to take it from you. I'll watch it really carefully.
Good. And you see me with my hand by my side do that same kind of like twist of the hand and flame flick.
Yeah, I don't know that Keon wants to be a participant, and I understand, like, looking back at Keon, I understand. Say we wanted to be a little bit more persuasive with something.
Oh, okay. Well, you can either take one of these dreams for yourself, or whoever you're trying to, I don't know if it will persuade them very much, but it would certainly scare them enough. Give them a nightmare. It's just for charisma checks, so either
Yeah.
they have their disadvantage on their charisma checks, or you'll have advantage in your charisma checks.
I don't know, guys. I feel like this could be like a really good backup in the fight that we're gonna get in.
You think so?
In a really weird way, maybe.
Oh, I agree. This will be very useful.
Well, listen, Mom, you,
Oh.
by the way, your sort of purple skin looks good in the moonlight, but instead of nightmare that makes things scared, do you maybe have thing that could raise and wave around to make scared while I'm trying to hit something with it?
As wonderful as your flattery is, my friend. What are you looking for?
Hold on.
Do you have a
Spawn, are you
thing that
trying
can
to
smack
sex or
things
something?
with?
Ah. I am
I think.
only
you
selling
have any-
these phantom echoes.
I have a question then, and this is more out of morbid curiosity. Why all the arms and limbs?
To help me reach.
I mean, that's fair.
These are my friends. This is Anthony. This is Qual. This is Theodore. And that one, their name is Susie. She gets spicy on the weekends.
You know, I like look over and kill him. So you know what? I think we might have to circle back around. I feel like there's an idea here, but you also scare me a little, and I am not very easy to scare.
Long life. I get it. I've been there, sister.
Yeah,
Give
no,
yourself a
it's-
hand for that.
He is quite
You know what?
funny.
I think there was one more table. Mel, you wanted to go see the Kenkus?
Correct.
I
It would
think
be
we'll,
nice.
we'll mosey on down, and maybe we'll definitely be back and kind of here for a little while.
Okay, Miss Z. We'll be here. Say goodbye, Simon. And she kind of picks up one of the hands and waves by with it.
Bye, Simon.
As long as Simon doesn't say anything.
Just vaguely wave goodbye as I start walking off.
Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, my friend. Where are you guys headed to next?
And good table.
Kenko's table.
Definitely the Kenkus.
Okay. Let's see how well I can do Kenku voices for the next 10 minutes. As you approach the Kenku table, looking around, you see a variety of baubles. You see like a knife, you see a hook, a few different tools and instruments that would be very common to ships, as well as a few weapons that would be common as well. You don't see any firearms, Zyda, so don't ask. You also see there are some scrolls kind of in a small basket to the one side of them as the two of them are standing behind. One of them is wearing this dark, almost navy blue kind of vest, like a captain's vest, though that's pretty much all they're wearing, besides a pair of breeches, and you gather that those are probably scavenged as well. The other one is wearing just a white blouse, probably from the same outfit that the other half seems to be wearing, as well as a pair of just almost looks like burlap sack that has been fashioned into like a pair of shorts and is tied with a belt. And they're wearing this large tricorn hat.
So, how are y'all doing tonight? Kind of approaching the table.
How are y'all doing tonight?
I think it
That's
would be
what
safe
you
to
are
say
asking.
that I have never met a Kenku. Zyda's never met one.
Okay.
Uh,
You all look like you're fine folk. How are y'all doing tonight?
Well, we just were in the mood to peruse.
Oh. Oh.
You have nice shinies.
Shinies. And they motion across the table.
y'all feel like I'm missing something here?
I think I'm just like slightly like leaning back on one foot and just watching and enjoying. And has no idea what's going on with these games.
I'm looking to see if there's anything in particular that would be of use besides just random baubles and trinkets. Maybe something that looks either too well polished, maybe something intricate, anything with symbols that maybe I would recognize as a monster hunter, anything weird.
Roll a investigation check for me.
Yeah, I will.
There was the mention of weapons. What kind of weapons do we see on the table?
You see specifically a scimitar that is on the table. And it, because it is the night market, it is giving off this like that ethereal glow to it. But besides that, there doesn't seem to be any sort of markings on it. But all the items here are giving off some ethereal glow, some more than others, but there is that glow across all of the tools at this table.
I rolled a 22.
Okay.
22.
Looking across, for you, the one thing that would stick out would probably be the hook. It doesn't really have any special markings on it, but it is glowing in that way, and it is, as you look at it, it does look like it's big enough. It was probably used for whale hunting or other large sea creature hunting, so it's pretty big. And you gather like that would probably be pretty useful in a monster fight if you were looking to take it down in some sort of way.
Okay. How much would you want for that one there? I point.
That one there.
I nod. Do you want coin?
Coin. They only work in trade. One says to the other. Coin. They see them looking at each other. Trade.
What if I was able to bring you back maybe some metal?
Metal. They work in trade.
Yes. I could trade you for the metal and then for the hook.
For the hook? Coin.
Yeah.
Trade. They only work in trade.
I think at this point I'm gonna take pity on the group for it.
I like
How much for
bring
the
out-
hook?
Yeah, I bring out like I put like 2 gold coins in my hand. Some more?
They only work in trade.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You only work in trade. We got you. We totally got that.
Totally
How
got
about
that.
this? We will trade you 1 spirit touched metal bar or thing for both that hook and that scimitar.
You see them both kind of cock their heads back in this like insulted look. How
Can I
much?
roll? Can I roll to make an educated guess that they only speak in words that have been said or repeated?
You don't have to roll for that. You can
Okay.
you can kind of pick it up as we go.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Good.
Good.
Bad.
Bad.
That helps with conversation?
That helps with conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
What she's was offering for Hook was
Bad.
would it need to be more?
Yes.
Politely not worth it. In that case. We could get more money selling the metal bar than we can trading it.
Can I investigate this hook that we're like looking at?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Maybe it's like see if it has like more like arcane qualities of some kind.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
Bet. 21.
As you look at it, you've never seen really the iron touched, the soul touched iron, or spirit touched iron. But this is a hook made out of iron, and there is now a spirit touch to it. So you kind of start to put 2 and 2 together that the process of whatever is making these soul touched or ghost touch relics is along the same process of making the spirit touched iron.
Hey y'all. Y'all basically just told them that we would give them an ingot or 2 for something that's already made out of the thing that we're gonna give them.
That
So
would make
I can see the problem here.
I can see the problem here.
Uh,
Yes.
kind of like looking to the party. Does anybody actually have any like goods to trade?
Goods to trade? Yes.
The that scimitar there.
Yes.
How would it be more than 10 gold to trade?
Yes. Bad.
Okay, more
Gold.
than 10
Bad.
gold. Gold would be bad, so not gold
Yeah,
at all.
guys, I
Not
think they
gold
want to
at
just
all.
trade items, not money.
Shiny things.
Maybe we
Um,
just need to be on the lookout for these shiny things.
They pick up the scimitar, and kind of one of them looks towards all of you and then points at it, and they start to swing it around. And there is a little bit of they bring it towards a little bit of the wood that makes up their stall essentially, and you see it phase through the wood. Good.
Well, that is good.
Mel, do you still have that rifle that you found?
I putting it out. My packet's kind of like tied to, and I lay it out before me.
I mean, is that something you're willing to trade?
I have no use for it.
I go ahead and look to the Kenku and kind of motion my hand over towards the rifle. Trade?
Yes. Trade.
For scimitar and hook.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
All right. I'm great at these. Woo!
can I do anything to help with the persuasion?
What would you like to do?
I would say something. I try to
Hold
come
on.
up with.
Hold on. Small, wait, I kind of lean over to Small. You still have some of that wine? That claw wine?
Would it be appropriate that I would have maybe one
Sure,
bottle of?
Sure, we could say you were able to get I'll give you 2 bottles to play with.
Okay. So I'll present one of the bottles. It's not shiny per se, but is something unique and something made myself. Perhaps you two might enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
What
Yes.
wish to try sip?
Try
And I
sip.
offer,
Try sip. Try sip. Try sip.
and I offer the bottle to them.
You see one of them grabbing cups. Good. Try sip. Try sip. Try sip. I feel like I'm slipping in a Rocky here. Yeah. Good.
So
Good enough to trade?
with the gun rifle thing,
Okay, go ahead and roll me persuasion check at advantage.
Wow, a natural 20 for a 19.
Okay. One of them grabs the hook, brings it up and places it on the table in front of you. The other one puts the sword down in front of you, reaches out for the firearm, the rifle, and just they don't give you the bottle back. Smug.
Well, okay,
Good. Thank you.
good.
Good.
I grab the hook and I hand out the scimitar and see who takes it.
I mean, you have first right of refusal. It was your alcohol.
I kind of look and would anyone mind
If it is useful for you, it's useful for us.
I will take the scimitar if there's no objections.
Okay. It is a +1 scimitar, and once per day you can activate its ability to ignore armor. As you guys are walking away from the stall, though, you see the two Kankus just sharing this bottle back and forth very quickly.
Oh,
It is very quickly disappearing.
Well,
Let me
now we
blast
know in
her.
the future. Bring them alcohol.
They are people of good taste.
Mm,
I mean, alcohol's always good to trade.
Well, there are any other tables that sparked anyone's interest?
Besides the Kenkus and the Hag, what other tables were there?
There was an elf there that had a bit of potions around her of various colors and shapes. You also did notice a few cages behind her.
I don't think I wish to speak with anyone else. Unless you want to go say hi to Mom again.
I mean, we should probably stop by Gessa and be like, "Hey, where's your mind?"
Yeah, I don't know. Mother Ethel kind of scared me a little bit, but
On a little bit.
well, I mean, maybe a lot, but yeah, we should probably go talk to Gessa.
No objections. We may go. Why not?
Okay. Heading over to Gessa. Okay. As you make your way over to the tiefling woman, you see her behind a counter as well, with a few bits of relics there that you could see have been touched by ghosts as well. And she also has a few bottles of dreams and nightmares that you can see in front of her, though these are much smaller and don't seem as potent as the ones that Mother Ethel has.
Well, hey, Gessa. How you doing this fine night?
Their head kind of turns towards you. You can hear this almost cracking sound as she looks towards you. Her jaw still very much dislocated and to the side and hanging a bit now. And you hear her voice inside your head once more. Things go fine. Do you wish to trade?
No, we realize we don't know how to get to the mine. So we need some direction to get there so we can handle your situation.
You must head to the salt veins. To find them, pass through the town. And there will be a hole in the mountain there, about a mile outside of town. Follow the hole down. You will enter into the caves. The caves come back this way, so be careful not to puncture any walls, because the water might flood in and drown you all.
All right, y'all who have the boom stuff, no puncturing walls.
I just kind of like nod along.
Thanks so much. Got that. Through town to salt veins, hole in the mountain about a mile out, go down the hole. That seemed pretty simple. Thanks so much.
My pleasure, Kiln. You
Got
could
Is Torque
torque.
also there?
Yeah, Torque is making his way down. For those of you with high enough passive perception, every single time you've made a purchase tonight, Torque has been somewhere in the background writing. Just
like receipt.
yep, just silently observing.
Purchased. Well, I mean, y'all, if there's not anything else we need to do here, and y'all already picked up some new weapons, I think it'll be a good time to leave.
Yes, but also I think I need a little time. I don't really know how to use a scimitar, but I don't really know how to use a warhammer either. But because it was special magic summon pact thing, I sort of know how to wield it.
I mean, that's easy, and I'm gonna just go twirl out the two. I can teach you how to use these. It's not hard. The pointy end goes in the person. The sharp end goes across the person. Just
Well, I
twirl and
think
put it back.
I think if maybe I try to have my appear packed weapon be this, I'll know how to swing it right.
So do you just need to like switch them out? I'm
I
assuming
think-
it's a magical thing.
I think I need to like sit down and really think about it hard. I'm trying my best to convey that I had to do like a 1-hour ritual to make it my packed weapon, so I have all the bonuses and everything.
All right, well, it's not like we're in a rush to, get our asses kicked or something. So
Just
do what you gotta do.
caution. Looking at how late it is, if leaving in an hour and we have a mile to go, what time would that put us reaching the hole?
Probably around. Did I say what time it was earlier?
You just said it was night.
Okay.
It was just like
Yeah,
evening.
you're coming with the time you spend here, the time to travel there. You're probably gonna be, and then you add another hour. You're gonna talk about 2 a.m.
Do we maybe want to get there first and then camp outside the hole and let you do your thing then?
I mean, I suppose either works. It's the first time I'm trying it, so
Is there like any kind of like open kind of like pole cart?
Open what?
Like pole cart, like something like that that's small considering.
Pull cart. I heard
Yeah.
pull cart. I'm like, I don't know what
Oh no!
what mobile
yeah,
thing you're looking to do.
Sorry, that's my actual accent, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, you could probably find actually in this town, yeah, no, maybe not actually. You can roll me a d20 a perception check and we'll see if you're able to find something, but there's not a ton of carts in this area.
$10.
Yeah, no, you're not able to see anything that would be of use to you.
what are you
Well,
looking around for?
I was trying to find like a cart, maybe. Rex maybe could have pulled it, but no, it's kind of a small island.
Do you think we need cart for bringing things back?
Oh no, I meant so you could like sit in there and have my buddy Rex, like I hold up like my bag of holding, and he could just pull it while you do your thing with the scimitar.
You have a little doohickey thing that you can go into, right? That's what we yeeted
Right,
on the
and
ship.
I'll hold up my genie's vessel.
Now,
Oh yeah.
I'm not hip on how the whole genie thing works, but could you go into your doohickey thing to do your ritual while we carry the doohickey thing to the place?
I mean, I could just put it like in my bag of holding. Like, I don't have to worry about it.
I mean, it's not big. It's like this
Is
big.
I suppose that works. Would I need to be concerned about survivability if I'm in my genie's vessel and then go into a bag of holding?
I feel like it's the equivalent of like a magical item in a magical bag. Like, we store stuff, just you happen to be in the bottle.
Well, if there's no air in the bag of holding, but if I'm in my genie's vessel and it makes a whole interior and
Think you'll be
everything,
fine.
would it
You're
produce its
not
own
gonna
air?
suffocate.
I mean, I ain't a magical folk, but one rule I've been pretty clearly drilled on is you don't put a magic bag in a magic bag, and this feels like us putting a doohickey in the magic bag is us putting a magic bag in a magic bag.
The interior of the vessel is described as an extra dimensional space.
Never mind. You know what? Maybe that's a real bad idea. We're not gonna do that.
I can hold the doohickey.
That's
It's
fine.
not that
Look,
big.
I was thinking like for protection's sake, but like because it's extra planar space, let's not do that, guys.
I don't know why you would not want to do that.
That sounds like a real good way to have a totally different campaign.
I'm just gonna get out the rules for the astral plane here real quick, guys. No reason.
Now we're sailing on the astral sea.
Tomato.
Let's not do that.
So I'll unclasp my genie's vessel from my belt, and I'll hold it out for whoever wishes to carry it for the journey to the cave.
All
How big
right,
is-
Killen is on bottle duty.
and that's
And
the first time.
I'll use an action to drink down and go inside my genie vessel along with the scimitar.
Okay.
It's like flask sized, right?
Yeah,
If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it's about because it's tiny in size. Like, I imagine like height would be like a regular bottle height, like soda bottle height.
You could
or
describe it
water
any way
bottle
you
height.
want. It's any way you want to describe your magical genie bottle. It's your genie bottle. You do what you want.
Why did I instantly think it's an old White Claw bottle?
Please let it be that. I'm just sitting here thinking Christina Aguilera in the back, now White Claw. Like, let's go.
No, it's mostly more. It's like bulbous on the bottom and then kind of thinning out towards the top where like the stopper is.
So you load up into the bottle and begin to attune or make this your new attuned weapon, whatever it's called. You all begin to trek northward towards the salt vein cave. Salt veins? The salt veins. It takes you a better part of 40 minutes, I'd say, to get there. And that's at a pretty slow pace to walk a mile. Eventually you enter up into the mines, you can see it's a pretty big opening into the side of this mountain, and there are tracks that come out. They're old. They don't look like they're very well taken care of, to be honest, either. But there is a small cart that looks like you can see bits of salt chunks that have been placed inside of it. It's tipped over outside, and some of those contents have been strewn across the floor. You see at the helm of this tunnel, there is salt kind of pushing out from out and around the entrance. And you can see limbs inside of the salt, like bodies being salted to dry. They look like they've been placed there by something, as these limbs now hang at the opening of this cave.
Now, when you say limbs, is it like many different kinds of limbs, or are we talking more like the creepy ass hand arm things we fought?
Is this a mom situation?
One of them is like half a torso, like the upper half of a torso, jammed into the salt, and it's like being dried out from the salt, and its arms are hanging down, and its head is cocked at a weird angle. You see just an arm kind of stapled up almost against the wall, its fingers hanging down. You see a bit of leg pressed up into the salt, and it's kind of grown out around the limb. You see that foot just hanging there, kicking slightly, whether it be from the wind or something else, you're not quite sure. But you can like see the dryness, the moisture being pulled out of these limbs as the skin is almost mummified around where it connects into the salt.
I'm gonna do that same like twist and like flick a small flame that just kind of like disperses in the air at that thing. Yeah, so we're waiting for the big guy, and then we're going into that deep dark hole. Using my dark vision and shades of red, is there like in the immediate like entrance, is there anything waiting there, or do we at least have like
You see a lot of bodies kind of jammed up against the wall. Your heat vision doesn't show you as them being hot, but you've seen undead before. They wouldn't show up as hot.
Yeah, maybe we put some people on watch while we wait for the big guy. That seems like probably a good idea if something is pushing body parts into the salt, almost like, I don't know, making people jerky or seasoning undead or something like that.
I think in the meantime, while we're waiting this hour, I can probably do a couple spells. I'm gonna go ahead and do a ritual cast of Detect Magic. And then after that, do a ritual cast of Identify. To see if like there is any kind of weird other arcane stuff going on, and then maybe seeing what it is.
Okay. Looking in, there's nothing immediately magical glowing in this entrance. There is this magical essence pushing out from deep within the cave. Whatever it is, it's very powerful. And it is almost suffusing the salt against the walls. As it's like sinking, it's coming out from deep below, and it's like almost sinking into it. The salt itself is not magical, but something is kind of pressing its way through, and that's probably the growths you're seeing on these bodies as they're put into the salt.
As a monster hunter, I want to look and maybe see if I see any tracks or any see like maybe the cut marks, anything on these bodies that would maybe allude to what type of monster did this.
Okay.
I would like to give the help action with that.
Before we start doing all that, we are going to jump into our break.
Okay.
I want. Sorry, I was gonna try and do it quick, but we'll just we're gonna jump into
You're
a break.
good.
We'll be back in a couple minutes, guys.
All right.
And we're back. Hello. Welcome back. I apologize. I had to use a bio break. That being said, Melon, you want to check to see if there's any signs of creatures that you may be able to recognize.
Yes.
And I would like to provide the help action because
All right.
I'm super perceptive.
Okay. Well, I need you to roll an investigation check for me.
An investigation.
You can either roll it together or one of you roll at advantage.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
give him advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna just see here. Okay, it's an ant. Would any of these? Would this monster particularly be? What is it called? An aberration or monstrosity? Because if so, I add 2 to that check.
You can go ahead and add 2.
Who do that like that?
All right, investigation. Okay, that's gonna be a 25.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Don't ask for a roll that you don't want to
We're
give
just
us all the
rolling
info.
like really well tonight right now, and I'm
Yeah,
very
you guys
proud
are
of
great.
us.
Okay. So it's strange, right? Understatement, maybe. But as you're looking at these bodies that have been like pressed against these walls, there's, first off, you can see that there are footsteps kind of on the ground. They are faded, but with a 25, you can still kind of make them out. There's like the sliding foot that you're familiar with of like the undead, right? There's clearly zombies in this place. That's obvious. There's claw marks on the floor. It looks like, just appendages dragging themselves across the floor. The thing that's strange, though, is the bodies that are placed in the wall. Especially the one that's just a torso. And as you're kind of looking at it, you can see it was literally bit in half. Which, looking at it, you've seen some large-mouthed creatures in your day. But with a 25, you actually can kind of line up the jawline of this creature, and it's very familiar to you. I don't know if you've ever faced one of these creatures, but you've definitely read about them, being a studier of the aberration variety. And you can only think of one creature with a mouth this big who can fit in a space this small. And the thought of the multi-stalked creature, the floating eyeball that is Beholders, springs to mind and seems to match up with what you're looking at.
Okay. After looking down, standing up, kneeling on the ground, going to the wall. We are going to need to be very careful if we decide to go through here. This creature that we are possible to face, it's no ordinary creature. It's also a magic user, I spit.
So what you're saying is a magic creature that did this got possessed by our spirit.
Some type of beholder or the sphere of many eyes.
Behold what?
Yes.
I was expecting some kind of like ghost, like undead. Are we saying this is like an undead beholder that's just been like possessed?
Ishran hated these things. They can come in a multitude of varieties and sizes. This one was rather large.
I mean, we were told that the spirit possessed something, just like never told that something it possessed.
If we could avoid contact with it, it might be best. But
I
if
don't
we're
think that's
extracting,
happening.
if we're extracting ore, we need pickaxes, and we need to do it. It's going to make a noise.
I mean, to clarify, our job is to get rid of the spirit in the mines, and if the spirit is possessing this beholden thing, then we're gonna have to deal with it.
And
Yeah, Kiln is kind of right. That's the contract that we kind of signed
The
off
whole
on.
deal is we
That
we
is
get rid
true.
of it, and we can get what we want out of the mines.
Weird or not, we're gonna kill it.
Do you hear that too? Yeah.
Oof.
So what? I mean, you said beholden, many magic, many eyes. Like, what are we looking at? What are we dealing with here?
Well, it's. I know. I've never faced them face to face, but they have a gaze that can do many things to you. Depending on what it is, it can make you frightened. It could take you whole.
So what you're saying is the eyes are the things that we gotta worry about.
A lot of them, yes.
So what I'm
So
hearing is
we
take
just
out
like
the eyes first. Yeah, that's what I'm poop you / no see.
Well, it is recommended in the Grimoire to attack in such a way, but it is still going to be a difficult fight.
just question. Out of the people that do use magic, does anybody have any kind of like darkness, silence?
No,
No.
I have my friend, of course, and then you see obviously the owl, Zeke about so, and then I can also protect myself against aberrations and other evil fiends and even the good kind.
I'm just gonna lift up the genie bottle and tap it like, hey, it's been like an hour. We got a magic question for you. You got time to come out here and answer some magic stuff now that you're done?
Has it been
Sure,
long
we'll
enough
say it's
that
been an hour now. You can pop out.
okay, I will come out of my genie's vessel, give a like practice swing or two with my newly appropriated packed weapon. I don't have any darkness or makes darkness. I have the wind, which you've seen me do before. And I can also do that protection from things that can be good but also bad.
All right.
And also one that's just a really big force of get the fuck away from me and also hurts them a lot.
Accurate. Well, guys, I don't know about this. Mm, we're gonna have to do it.
Let's throw
But-
that genie bottle in the bag. See what happens.
Joe, I said we weren't going to do that. But like,
Any of us have range attacks?
Get some help. I mostly prefer being at a distance, but I can fight up close.
Yeah, I mean it's not my preferred thing, but I do have a crossbow. How
That's
many eyeballs does this thing have?
It depends on the type, but a few.
Okay,
So more than
ballpark it for
3.
me. Yeah, like minimum how many? Like
I mean, they can have up to 7, 9 sometimes.
okay.
10
So
if you're counting the one in the middle.
so
I feel like we kind of need to count that one.
yeah, so Smog, do you have anything that's ranged?
Well, I do have this. Well, the big fuck off, get away from me. I think it goes about like 15 feet.
I mean more like
I do
weapon attack.
physical weapon. All I really have right now is the 2 daggers that have been given to me,
Mm-hmm.
but I do have 2 spells. One that I send out a creepy skeletal hand thing that grips, and another that does a psychic thing to your head, and that hurts.
I mean, if we're talking ranged, I'm pretty much covered. Like, I go ahead and like do a firebolt in one hand, like kind of crush it out, and then do like a shocking like lightning kind of sparks in the other hand. I got a little bit of everything, but
Because
I'm mostly gonna be using good
yeah,
old
'cause
rifle.
my thought if a majority of us have at least a ranged weapon attack of some sort or a magic attack of some sort, we could sneak up on it and maybe take out, like you said, 7 to 9. So like almost half of the eyeballs. We all wait and attack one, and maybe we can start off not fucked politely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is in the cavern? What is it, like a dirt forest, or is it like very hard and like rocky?
So from where you're looking right now, it is stone and salt crystals.
But there's like loose like granulars of this like salt
Yeah,
and
I would
dirt
say
and
so.
stuff.
Yeah, there's a good layer of like silt and salt at the top.
Might sound stupid, and I get that a lot. But why do we need to attack all the eyes when we can just get like dirt in its eyes?
I mean, we still gonna have to take care of them even if we get dirt in their eyes. Cause I don't know about you, but I don't like leaving things that can pew pew magic stuff at me
Well,
hanging
sure.
around.
I'm just saying, I've gotten dirt in my eyes before, and I couldn't really see well because I pretty much go, oh shit, I've got dirt in my eyes.
So maybe you get the dirt, salt shit in its eyes, and then we each pick an eyeball and shoot it. Maybe we don't die.
I mean, guys, this could also be round 2 of catapult. That's an option. Not with the genie vessel, obviously, but same kind of semantics.
I don't want to
Liquidy.
lose it a second time.
Not with your dang bottle. We can get some rocks and stuff.
I would also just like to remind us we were told that the caves go back under the bay, so we need to be careful what things we're shooting around or exploding or hitting walls and the ceiling so we don't drown. I can swim, but I can't not go without air. Like I feel like that's the thing most living creatures need eventually.
I think
Right,
we have.
well,
I think we need to definitely approach it stealthily, if possible.
I mean, how far how far down do y'all think it is?
No
Hopefully,
idea.
2 seconds.
I mean, it could even go underneath the surface of the water if it goes into like an undersea cave, depending on which way it winds and turns.
Guess it says it comes back towards the town. So we go down the hole and then the caves come back towards the town.
Okay.
While we're kind of standing outside the cave, I want to fire a shot into the cave just to
Okay.
see if anything reacts.
What kind of-
That scares me.
I see Zyda pulling up her gun. What are you doing?
What are you firing? I want to know this.
It's my rifle. You're making me scared to shoot my rifle now. I kind of look at everyone. I mean, we could just I'm like mimicking my rifle to like shoot into the cave.
I'm gonna take many large steps back and pull out my scimitars and get ready.
But why?
Do you shoot or not? Okay. I think you're
Yeah,
muted.
I
but
do shoot. Yeah.
Okay. Just do me a favor, roll an attack.
I want to try to like. Can I do a reaction to like have her shot like go up and miss the inside of the cave? Like I'm just imagining
Roll
like
me.
she's
here's what I
she's
want.
going like this and it's like smacking up.
Here's what I want you to do. Both of you roll me initiative.
Okay,
All right, but
this is where that -1 dex comes in.
30-20.
Okay.
It'll be hard to beat.
I wish you in that 20 or a 12.
11.
Okay. So Zyda, you get your shot off. Roll me a d20. Roll me an attack. Roll me an attack, Zyda.
So why am I rolling so many 23s tonight? Yeah, 23 to hit.
Sure. I don't even know why I had you bother. Actually, I do know why. Because as you shoot, you hear the sound of something splatter. And then you see as the ball hits the back, there's a spark against the stone backing, and it showers and a bit of illumination to the back. And as it does, as those sparks fall, you can see a body that is standing slumped down to the ground. And you see a few other bodies twist in the shadows and start to move, shuffling before it goes dark once more.
All right.
On my turn, just give a disappointing look to Zyda.
That's so fair.
We don't
I
have to go.
mean-
I will. How about we just stay here and I'll have Zemi scout ahead.
I mean, they're staying here doesn't seem to be an option anymore.
Well,
I mean-
I thought they stopped moving. Like after the shot.
Roll me a
We-
perception check.
Yeah, we stopped seeing them. We
Yeah,
didn't-
I'm now letting Rex out of my bag of holding.
That's
By
a
the way-
natural 20 for 22.
By the way, I do have the Devil Sight invocation, so I have
Okay.
dark vision up to 120 feet.
Okay.
Such a good.
So
such a good
you probably
indication.
would have. I mean, you didn't look down there, but as you now, your attention is drawn to the very back of the entrance. You can see about a dozen bodies clustered together against the back wall.
And are they moving?
They are definitely moving in
Towards
your
us?
direction now.
Now, I just want to say we were told that no one was allowed in, and no one was let out, but that no one was alive.
Yeah, the people who went
That's
in did
still
not come out.
correct.
Those are the people.
Found him.
Can those people come out here? Or is like the assault, like motioning like towards the wings? Is that like doing something?
No.
Okay,
Well, you
so
did the equivalent of banging pots and pans and a monster's dead, so there is that.
I mean, we were looking for a monster. I didn't think we were gonna find a bunch of undead. That was my bad.
You
I
have
think I
now.
just
They're
gesture
walking
at all the
towards
body
us.
parts.
All right, well, shit.
Let's go.
How far away are they from us?
At this point, probably 100 feet.
Just jogging towards them.
I'm gonna go ahead and chuck a firebolt at them. Look, they're the undead.
Like, I thought this was gonna be World War Z, but it's really Shaun of the Dead.
I'm gonna throw a kill touch in there because it has 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're going for the range.
Go ahead and roll your attacks, guys. I mean, they're zombies. They have,
Oh no!
They have an
I
8.
rolled an 8.
they have an 8. You hit.
Oh my fucking god! Are you for real?
That's their armor
Oh,
class.
geez.
This is not gonna be a hard
That's-
fight for you guys.
Okay. For 3 damage.
Okay. That's it. All right.
3 necrotic. I am gonna use my Genie's Wrath ability to add 2 thunder. Because they're undead, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn, and they also cannot regain any health until the
Okay.
start of my next turn.
So you did 3 damage, and then you did how much, Smug?
3 necrotic, 2 thunder.
Okay.
So 5 altogether.
Anyone else want to do anything as they are
I'm
spin
still
their...
jogging towards them because they're 100 feet away and I only have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Getting them steps in.
I guess I'll take 2 with my expertise in crossbow. I'll take 2 shots.
Go ahead and roll your attacks. You.
Wow, that's great. A 9?
That hits.
I know, it's lovely. A 12.
That hits.
And then damage is going to be a 6 and a 6.
All right, it's still up, but it's, I mean, you shoot off one arm of the lead zombie. You shoot off a chunk of its neck, but it's still just slumping towards you.
But this seems almost sad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have to agree.
Are we
But
in like combat turns now, or
With that, I'll say go ahead and all of you go ahead and roll initiative.
okay?
okay.
Thick
Rolled a
initiative.
4.
Oh, wow. 4 in all 13s. Great job, guys. We're doing awesome.
13 for me.
All right.
So
13
can we-
3 of us rolled 13.
Okay, so Kiln, Smog, and Melon all rolled 13.
Yeah,
have
and
a
I think
plus
Dylan
3
is.
index.
Yeah, and I got +2. And yeah. Kiln is minus. Or not Kiln, but Smog.
Yeah,
So-
I'm minus.
So it's Kiln, Melon, Smog.
Yep.
And then you rolled a 3, Zyda?
Well, it was low. I'm last.
Well, what'd you roll?
Or
4.
Okay. So you're going to go before the zombies.
Wow.
Right.
They rolled a 4, but they have a -1, so. All right. Kiln, you're up.
Am I close enough to hit it? I ran in there before they shot off their magic, and then said I was running after they shot off their magic.
And if you use an action to dash, then yeah, I would say this turn you could, with your 30 feet, you get up into range with them.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the closest one with Woeful Crackle.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Nope. Nope. Misses them. It's so strong that it misses them completely.
That's gonna be 7 slashing, and then I'm gonna use 2 weapon fighting, and my bonus action to, if it's not down, hit it again, and if it is
hold
down,
on
hit the
one
next one.
sec. Let me just check something. How much damage did you do?
7.
7, okay. You slice the zombie in half, and it flops down into 2, but you see it brings its body up and still moves forward to attack you.
Oh, okay. In that case, then, let's see. What are you? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just step over it and attack the next one with my 2 weapon fighting bonus action. And hit him
Alright.
with the normal scimitar.
All right, roll your damage.
19 to hit for 9 damage.
Okay. It's still up. You are being surrounded by the zombies, though, because you are stepping over that one. So just be aware that they will have advantage because you stepped over him.
Oh, that's fine. My plan next time is to use Burning Hands.
Okay. Melon, you're up.
Well, I step up using my full movement, getting about, I'm guessing 60 feet away or so.
Sure.
And I am. Are all of the are the zombies immediately on Kiln, or is there some distance between?
Well, she ran up right into the fray with them, so she is within 5 feet of them.
Okay, got it. Then what I am going to do is, I'll take 2 more shots at one that is, fully moving and not, I guess, chopped in half. So my crossbow rings out twice here. Wow, that's going to be it's a 9. Okay, so 9 plus, what am I at?
You're fine. It
I
hits.
don't remember things. Yeah, no, I know that one, but the other one, okay, the other one's an 8, so it's good. All right, so then I will roll damage for both. Cocked 6 again,
And this is on one that hasn't been damaged at all yet, correct?
Yep, the 6 and an 8.
Okay, so 14 damage total.
And that's my turn.
All right. Smog, you're up.
So there is one behind Kiln, which is
Yep.
the one that they. Okay, I want to target that one for a chill touch.
Okay.
So 14 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be 5 necrotic
Okay.
and 2 thunder damage.
You hit it, and you see its body kind of convulse for a minute before it brings itself back up.
Yeah, man.
Don't do-
I'll move. I'll use my movement to at least get closer inside the cave,
Okay.
and that's basically going to be my turn.
All right. I'm rolling really well on these undead fortitudes. Zyda, you're up.
I go ahead and get my rifle out, and I will go ahead and stay back. But I will fire off a shot at the one that is cut in half.
Sure.
Alright. For 8 to hit,
That hits.
and
Oh.
7 damage.
Okay. You shoot it, and it blasts it apart, and it just brings itself back up. I can roll a 17 on these undead fortitudes on that one. Now it's zombie's turn. First off, the one that is hanging on with 1 hit point is going to use its attack against you, Kiln. Has advantage because it is flanking. That is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Now the one directly in front of you. That is a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Then the one to your left. That is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
And the last one to the right. 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. So only one actually damages you. You take 7 bludgeoning damage. But they are all bunched up. You are holding the line here, Kiln. Unable to, they're not able to proceed any further as you are. The 3 that are in front of you are blocking up the hallway, and the one behind you. Which brings us back to the top. That is going to be Kiln.
So you said the 3 in front of me are blocking it. So does that mean there's more zombies behind them?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do then is produce flame with my action and lob it over the 3 that are in front of me into the zombies behind them.
Okay.
So I'll roll the hit. Does not hit because that's a 7.
Wow. No.
And then I will use my 2 weapon fighting and bonus action to hit the one I already hit with my normal scimitar.
Okay. So not the one that is at 1 hit point, correct?
Yeah, I'm ignoring the one that's behind me and cut in half. I'm
Sure.
figuring the 3 people behind me will deal with the one behind
Okay.
me.
All right.
You say that.
They'll figure
Look,
it out.
I'm trying.
17 to hit.
Yep.
And 6 slashing damage.
Okay. Still up. But he's looking rough. Next up is Melon.
I'm gonna give 1 shot to the problem in the back,
Okay.
and 1 in front. Problem in the back is going to be hit. Yeah, I rolled a 16 and 18.
Okay.
So first damage for the problem child. Wow, it's only a 4. And then another
It's
one.
still up.
Another one's 5.
Okay. The other one is still up too, but it's looking rough.
Okay. Boo.
Smog.
Yeah, and I move closer. That's it. Just like another 30 feet.
chill touch on the bisected one again.
Okay.
So that's a crit.
Nice.
So it's a what was it for?
Crit, you don't have to roll damage. It does take it out.
Oh, it just takes it out.
Yep.
Or
It only had 1 hit point, and the only way they're apparently doing crit is enough to get over its undead fortitude.
okay. How much distance is between me and Kiln, and how many zombies are there now? There's at least 4. I know
There's
that
9
much.
left. There's 9 left after the one that you took out.
Okay. And the distance?
Probably you move forward the last 2 turns, correct?
I was at the entrance. I didn't move then because I had 120 feet of range for chill touch, but I moved my first turn.
Okay, so you've got probably, I think, 60 feet between you guys.
Okay, I'll move up 30, so there'll be 30 feet of distance between me and Kiln and the zombie horde,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right. Zyda.
I'm gonna fire another shot with my rifle.
Okay. Which
Just
one are
the
you attacking?
nearest. Whoever's nearest the entrance.
So there's a wall of 3. There's the one that Killen has hurt. There's the one Melon is hurt, and then there's the one that's at full hit HP.
I'll do the one that Kilns hit.
Okay.
Okay. For a 9 to hit.
That's-
For 10 damage.
Okay. That actually takes it down.
Hell yeah.
You fire off the rifle, and just the head just explodes, splattering against the salt. And you see, as this blood hits the salt, it starts to dry out and turn red. Turn the crystals red. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'll go ahead and end my turn.
All right. The zombies are going to go. Another one steps forward to fill the space, bringing that.
As soon as it's about to attack, I want to protect my friend Kiln, and I use studied response to take an action and shoot it before it does.
Okay.
And
So go ahead and roll your attack.
Yep. That's a 1. It goes very, very far into the depths of Redwood.
Okay. Well.
But it misses, so I get my reaction back. Yay!
Okay. First one is against you, Kiln. They no longer have advantage, so that's a 5. Next one is a 7, and the last one is a 7. So the 3 of them attack you and just unable to do anything.
And I could have tried to attack them. I'm so embarrassed I didn't even try to shoot again.
Kiln, what does it look like as this front of zombies, and you're literally just standing there as the bulwark? What does it look like as they're all swinging at you and you're just kind of standing there?
Yeah, so I think I'm kind of like whirling and twirling my 2 scimitars to almost like form like a wall of blades so that the only thing they can feasibly attack is me. And I think when I did the produce flames, I like tossed one up in the air and chucked it and then caught it and kept twirling. I'm just like, this is my job. My job is to be the front line while all the squishy shooters do the squishy shooter things.
Okay. That brings us back up to the top where it's your turn, Kiln.
Cool. I'm I'm going to rinse and repeat because I can do produce flame at will. So I'm going to try and lob it again behind the 3 that I'm holding the line on
Okay.
and get some of the back zombies on fire.
All right.
Which is going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be 3 fire damage to one of the ones
Okay.
behind the line. And then I will use my 2-weapon fighting bonus action to attack with Woeful Crackle, the one I've already been kind of hacking and slashing at.
All right.
And that is a 14 to hit
That hits.
for 9 slashing damage.
All right. You cut it down and you see its whole body slump to the ground before it brings itself back up. Still alive. Melon, you're up.
I'm still alive. I'm gonna shoot at that one first and see what happens. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was an 18.
Yep.
So, 4 damage.
To the one that
Oh.
the killing just
Yeah,
hit?
the one. Yep.
Okay, you are able to drop it.
All right, and then for my second shot, I'll do another one.
All right.
And that's a 14 on the dice, and then 7 damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I guess I'll get a little closer, and by little, I mean like within 15 feet.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us up to Smog.
You know what? I'm gonna pull out my new scimitar and one of my daggers, and I'm gonna move up to right next to Kiln,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go swinging in with my scimitar at whomever of like the front line of the zombies looks the most hurt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
8 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so that will be 4 slashing damage, and I'll go ahead and use the Genie's Wrath to add 2 more.
Okay. Still up.
All right, I'll use bonus action for 2-weapon fighting to attack with the dagger.
Okay.
That's 11 to hit,
That hits.
or I guess it would just be 2 damage because the 2-weapon fighting
Doesn't get a
wouldn't add
bonus.
my modifier.
Okay, so another 2 damage. That in your turn?
Yes, it would.
Zyda, you're up.
All right, popping another shot at the one that Smog is fighting. Boom, boom, boom. For a... Okay, yeah, 19 to hit and... 13 piercing damage.
All right, and you're attacking one that hasn't been damaged at all, or?
The one that Smog is fighting.
Okay. Okay, take it. You decapitate it and take it out.
No. I mean, like, yes, but like, no. Alright, and I go ahead and end my turn.
All right. That's going to bring us to the zombies. As 3 load up the space between. So they are now up directly against you, Smog, and you, Kiln. So one of them is going to attack you, Kiln.
Can I try to use my study response and see if I can hit this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
For it does. That's 11 on the dice, and this is damage is going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
Tasty 3 damage. Delicious.
That is 21 to hit, Kiln.
Yes, 21 hits.
Next one's against you, Smog. And that is a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Next one is against you, Kiln. That is a set of 8 to hit.
No.
So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. That brings us to the top of the round. Kiln, you're up.
Yeah, continuing to hold that line, doing the same thing. So using my action to just lob a produce flame at the zombies behind the 3 that are engaged with me.
Okay.
That is a 10 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 5 fire damage. And then 2 weapon fighting, bonus action, Wolf will crackle to attack. I slashed the one who slumped. Did another fill their space, or did they just get back up?
They're filling their space.
Okay. So I'll hit. And the one Smog was hitting on Zyda's shot. So I'll just hit the one that's in front of me again then.
Okay.
That's a 10 to hit and 5 slashing.
Okay. Melon.
I think. Smog! How many of these are left? And I shoot out. Again, my
6 are
bolts
left.
as I'm running it out here. And, okay, 12 and 18 on the die. First one gets a 4 damage. And I'll give it to the same one that's going to be a 3 damage.
Which one are you attacking? I'm sorry.
Just one of the ones that have already been damaged.
Okay. 4 and 3.
Yep.
All right. Smog, you're up.
That's it. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. I'm going to scimitar the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
For 12 to hit. For 6 points of damage total, that's with the Genie's Wrath.
Okay.
And question, would I be allowed... So I have my claws. Would I be allowed to use that for 2-weapon fighting or no?
Sure. You heard me say sure, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
So
sorry.
I'll go...
No, I didn't hear. Yeah, I was like,
Sorry.
No, Joe.
So I'll stow away, I'll put away my one dagger, and I'll just kind of bear out my claws, and I'll go for a swipe for the 2-weapon fighting. It's 15 to hit for 6 points of slashing.
Okay, looking good. He's looking rough. Zyda, you're up.
Again, popping another shot from the back for 19 to hit for the exact one that Smog is fighting. And for 8 piercing damage.
Okay. It's still up. You shoot it and you rip out a big chunk of its body, but it rises back up.
Just kind of like shouting out to the group. Guys, why are they so like just, I don't know, chunky? I don't really like it.
It's real hard to kill something a second time.
You know, that's fair. All right, and just I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
All right. Zombies are going to move up. They're going to make their 3 attacks. 2 against you. Both are 10s, so I'm assuming they miss killing. Last one
Correct.
is a 5 that misses against you. Smog. So that ends their
Yeah,
turn.
5 will miss.
Killing, you're up.
Second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna lob a produce flame over the 3 in front of me into the crowd of zombies. Which is gonna be a 21 to hit, and is going to be 5 fire damage, and then 2 weapon fighting, smacking the one in front of me with that woeful crackle. Which is gonna be a natural 20 for 25.
Pew, 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 pew.
You slice it into pieces. How do you want to do this for this zombie?
So I'm hitting them with woeful crackle. So I think there's maybe like a little bit of a flare up, and it like almost catches the zombie on fire as it slices it in half.
Okay. You just slice it in half, and you see a bit of those embers kind of push out from the wounds as you just decapitate and slice and dice this creature.
And that's how you kill a zombie.
2, 3, 5 of them are left.
Takes notes. So many.
Slowly but surely.
Melon, you're up.
2 more shots at the worst looking ones. I'll start with. That's a natural 20.
All right.
For a. Oh gosh. Okay, that's gonna be. Uh, 13 damage for the natural 20, and it's not down, right?
You just eviscerate one of them.
Okay, cool. And then the next one, oh my god, another natural 20. Cool. I fuck with that. And then that's going to be only 9 points of damage.
Are you hitting for one of the ones that was damaged, or one of the ones that hasn't been damaged yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
So you take that one out as well.
Cool. I took
3 left.
notes. I like that the other kid killed after, like, that's how you do it. I like took notes.
Good job. And I like toss one of the scimitars up and give a thumbs up and catch it and keep.
That's my turn.
All right. Smog, you're up.
Okay. I will start with the one directly in front of me. Looks pretty bad, right?
No, all these ones have been are anyone
Fresh.
that have been damaged has been killed. They're all fresh. from
Okay.
that.
Okay, so I'll start with my packed scimitar. For 9, but that's still enough to hit. And total of 10 damage. That's
Okay.
with the Janie's Wrath.
Okay.
And then I'll 2 weapon fighting with my claw. It's a 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. That'll be it for me.
All right, Zyda, you're up.
Again, popping another shot from the back, as I've realized now that I forgot about Rex, who's just been patiently sitting next to me this whole fight.
Good boy.
Throw the dog a bone.
Being a good
Excellent.
boy. Alright, where did my dice go? For 11 to hit, for how much damage? For 10 damage. On one of the fresh ones that's in
Okay.
one lineup.
All right.
Guys, are we almost done? Like, I want to be done in a bit.
We only have
Just
3
to-
more. It's fine. It's fine. We'll
Alright,
be
we
done.
got this.
Just, keep hitting them.
Just look over at Rex. Buddy, I'm so sorry. I should have told you to go over there earlier, but you know what? It's fine. We got a whole beholder to fight. And I'll go ahead and end my turn.
All right. Is it going to be the zombies' turn?
Get him.
3 attacks, 2 against you.
No, you
Kim.
Study response.
14.
Can I do a study response before
Yeah.
they do hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, it's gonna be that's gonna be a hit, and that's 8 damage.
Does a
It's my shtick.
14 hit kill him?
No.
Last one against you, Smog, is a natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, that's 13 damage.
Yeah. That smarts.
That's going to end their turn, though. Kellen, you're up.
Okay, so we are down to just 3, so it's just the front line of zombies.
As far as you can tell.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the produce flame and I'm gonna toss it at the one that just hit Smog for that crit.
Okay.
Which is gonna be a 10 to hit
That
for
hits.
4 damage, and then I'm gonna use 2-upping fighting and Wolf will Crackle to hit the one in front of me that's still up. And that is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that's gonna be 5 slashing damage.
All right, you're able to take it out. Just the 2 now that you can see. Melon, you're up.
right. I take a shot at the one that I hit before that I reacted to,
Okay.
and start with that. That's another natural 20.
Nice.
I am on fire. Oh my gosh, that's also 6 start, so 8, and then 11.
All right. It's still up, but you
And
rip
then
out a good
I'll-
chunk of it.
Cool. I'll shoot it again. That's only going to be a 13.
Yep.
And then 4 damage.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
Okay. Smug.
Well, I could whittle him down, but I know that we have a bigger thing coming. Maybe sooner than we think. So I'm going to use my action to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself. So in this case, at least immediately right now, aberrations and undead will have disadvantage on attack rolls against me, and I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Okay.
And that's basically it.
Zyda, you're up.
Yeah, we're gonna pop another shot from my rifle for a 15 to hit for 9 piercing damage. And I think at this point, I'll go ahead and send Rex to start running up, to dash up there.
Okay. You're able to take out one of them. There's only one left.
Yeah, and I will go ahead and end my turn.
Does Rex want to do anything?
Let me check his speed, because we're still back pretty far.
I think Rex might have like 30.
Yeah,
Or the dash,
and
maybe like 60.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no, he's got 40 feet. I don't think 80 feet's gonna get him quite there, but, yeah, I'll be 80 feet closer.
Okay. The last one is going to go ahead and attack you, Kayla. It's a miss. Kill him. You're up.
Cool. I'm gonna do 2 sword scimitar attacks then. The first one, Wolf will crackle against the one that's up.
For brevity's sake, how do you want to do this?
I think I almost like hibachi grill, like slice and dice this one remaining zombie up as they're falling down to the ground. Just keep cutting them into pieces.
Okay, you just slice and dice, body just falling apart, the blood and ichor just splashing across the walls and the floor. Each place the blood hits against the crystal salt structure, you see it be absorbed into the crystals, turning them red around.
Yeah, that's the second time you said that. If we're out of initiative,
We are not out of initiative.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
Do you want to move at all, Kill?
I want to get where I can get. We're in a tunnel, so I kind of want to get where I can get eyeballs around the corner, but not be visible. So more on that like short wall, like looking. Yeah.
If you want to look around, it will expose you. You'll have cover. You'll have 3/4 cover, but it's going to expose you.
I think I'm more waiting for everyone to catch up and just like hiding right behind that. So if something pops out, I can just whack it.
Okay.
Could I suggest something? Would one of Kiln's scimitars be reflective enough to like peek around the corner, like a mirror?
Woeful Crackle wouldn't, but I do have a normal scimitar, so.
Is that something Kiln would do?
No, I think Kiln is in like fight mode. They just got done holding a line against zombies. I think they're creeped up to that, like opening up part and just hiding behind the wall and ready to just whack whatever just comes around it.
Okay.
So maybe like a half step back, waiting for everyone.
All right. Sorry. Melon, you're up.
I guess I am going to. So I'm not too far. I'm like 15 feet from where Kiln was. Just see if I can find some cover and get ready to shoot at anything that looks like it has more than 2 eyes.
So you're moving up to where?
Like I'm 15 feet. I'm just like looking for anything like a wall or anything kind of like tied behind, from this entrance.
Right around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works. And yep, I've just hold my action. So.
All right, Smog, you're up.
Okay. Would I have enough movement to get behind where Kiln is?
Yeah.
Okay. I know my scimitar has like that spectral quality to it. Would it have enough of a sheen to do that kind of mirror?
Sure, I'll say why not.
Okay. I would like to just like slowly poke out the scimitar to see if I can see anything that resembles the creature that Mel had described.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Okay, 22.
Yeah, I would say with the blade, you can see as you angle the blade around the corner, you see this floating head, essentially. Its jaw extended and almost disjointed, and it's kind of like clenching it back and forth. You see the whole jaw kind of is in this dislocated state, and it's just trying to clench the jaw down, but it's just this weird hinge movement. You see a few stalks above its head kind of twisting and turning around. Its entire skin is gray and rotted. You see a few stalks that are just cut off or rotted away and just unable to be used, like flapping against the head. You see its large bulbous eye in the center of its face, milky white with the smell of death upon it. And you see these rows and rows of teeth inside the disjointed jaws.
How much movement do I have left?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. If would I have enough to go up 5 feet to do like a chill touch against it and then move back?
Yeah, you're able to move 5 feet out. As you move out into its vision, though, and it sees you, it is going to use its held action. Damn. Oh, sorry. 2. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom saving throw. 20.
Okay. You feel fear kind of enter into your heart for a moment there, but you just kind of rally yourself, knowing the power that resides within you, and you're able to rally and not be frightened.
Okay. I look back at Kiln and I imagine that maybe I would be in the way a little bit.
Yep.
For
The way
them
I
to-
run it, I allow allies to pass through allies' spaces.
Okay. I look back to Kiln and I will say, it's in here. I'm going to hit it once. You follow up. And I will use my extra 5 feet to move further into that space.
Okay.
And then target it with... Yeah, I'm going to target it with a chill touch.
All right.
It's 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
That is going to be it for me then.
All right, Zyda, you're up.
If you'll allow, on my previous turn, can I use Rex as a mount to get closer?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have Rex kind of take us into like the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
Actually, he'll go ahead and dash so I can get with everybody. And then would I be able to see around the corner at all.
What's your movement on Rex?
40.
80 feet dashing.
Oh,
Yeah, so
so another 40 feet.
40 feet flat and then dashing 80 feet.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
You're able to get around the corner and then into here if you wanted to.
Probably not past the corner, just because I know they're going to be doing frontline stuff. But at that corner, if I can line up a shot with my rifle, I definitely do.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. $15 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. For a natural one.
So 1 damage? What
Well,
natural one what?
Sorry, 3 damage. I'm looking at the one. I was like, no, not a natural one. Guys, natural ones have no.
All right.
3 damage.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
This first. I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the beholder.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and end turn.
I don't know where my Hunter's Mark thing is, so I'm just going to put this on here. All right. That brings us to the zombies' turn. Seeing as how Smog is the closest, I'm going to go ahead and shoot an eye ray at you. That's a 3. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Okay, so you save, so you take half damage. That is 14 points of necrotic damage as you feel your soul and vitality drained from you and pulled into this creature.
Okay, I am bloody. Then I
Do you
need to
still
roll.
have protection from good and evil on me?
Yeah, but I was doing a saving throw. It didn't do anything.
Oh,
It is for attack rolls, but that wasn't an attack roll.
damn it. My bad.
Which speaking of, now I have to do a concentration check for it. Okay, I still have it, but
Okay. Like a predator, an ambush predator, it is going to move back into this hovel here. Okay. It is now no longer in sight of any of you. And that is going to end its turn. Killing, you're up.
How far to get to that next corner that I saw it disappear behind?
To go here, it would be 20 feet. To get into sight of it, it would be 25 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna get inside of it, and then once I get inside of it, I'm gonna get up to 10 feet where it is, and I'm gonna burning hands this motherfucker right in the face.
Move right there. That's 10
Yeah.
feet. All right, go ahead and roll. What is it? What kind of save is it?
It's a dex save.
Okay. Not its best stat, surprisingly. That is a 3.
That fails. So it is gonna take 15 points of fire damage right to the face.
Nice.
And then if I have enough movement to this is dumb, but Kiln is dumb. If I have enough movement to close the distance, I'm gonna do it and use my bonus action to Upping Fighting to take a hit on it with Woeful Crackle.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
That is an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, that's okay. I'm up in its business. Hey, I just hit you with fire. Pay attention to me.
All right, Melon, you're up.
So I will try to get as much as I can around the corner to see if I can get sight of it.
30 feet brings you within sight of it.
All right. Yeah, I'll just take 2 shots there.
All right, go ahead and roll your attacks.
And that's going to be a 17.
That
The
hits.
first one, let's give that damage. That's 6 damage. Second one is a 21, and that is 4 damage.
All right.
And that will be it.
Smog, you're up.
Okay. I want to move like directly down till I
20
can
feet.
have sight of the beholder.
That's 15 feet.
Okay. This is going to be a gamble, but I think it's a worthwhile one. I am going to use my second pack slot to attempt to cast Hold Person. Oh no, that wouldn't work. It's not humanoid. Fuck. Okay. Is there any way to get behind the beholder?
Not with 15 feet of movement.
Okay. Okay, so what I will do... Would I be able to get within melee of the beholder with my remaining movement?
No, not with 15 feet.
Okay. If I did that original 15 differently, would I be able to? Like I went diagonally instead of straight down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Since the IRAs are going to be the big thing, and protecting from evil and good isn't doing anything to it, I'm just going to go big whammies, and I'm going to use my second pack slot for Hex,
Okay.
casting it on the beholder. So I'm dropping concentration on protection from evil and good.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and cast Booming Blade for my action
Okay.
using the scimitar.
All right. That ends your turn.
Yeah, so that's 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that'll be 7 points of slashing damage and an additional 2 for Genie's Wrath.
Okay.
And then the Hex will be an additional 6 necrotic.
Okay.
And if the beholder moves more than 5 feet,
Right.
it'll suffer a 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay. That ends your turn.
That is it.
All
Yes.
right. Zyda, you're up.
Alright, I think me and Rex will go far enough into the cave that I can see the beholder, but we're not going to get super up close.
20. That's 20 feet right there. That's when you can first see him.
Let me take a look at the thing. Yeah, that should be good. I go ahead and dismount from Rex and let Rex use the rest of his movement to get to the beholder.
he is not able to end his space within another player's space. He's only able to pass through it, so he cannot get within 5 feet of the creature.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine for right now. And I will go ahead and get my rifle and line up a shot
Go ahead and roll your attack.
for 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, no, then I'll go ahead and end my turn.
All right. That's going to bring us to the Beholder's turn. You heard it the most this last round, Smog, so it's going to go ahead and make another eye beam attack against you. That
Nice.
is a 4. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
We believe in you. We're manifesting a natural 20 for you.
That's an 8.
Or no.
You take 54
Actually,
points.
You know what? Since I haven't, I'm going to use my heroic inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
I have to go for it. I feel like I'm going to die otherwise.
Oh wait. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. You're doing saving throw. Fuck. I was about to be like, Rex can deflect attack.
Okay, that's a 17 instead.
So you take half damage.
But
I rolled a 54 on the damage. So you take 27 points of force damage.
and I am
That hurts my
down.
soul.
It's not more than twice my max hit points.
But it is a
So-
disintegration ray. So you see as Smog, the beam slams into Smog, and you see the shell beginning to crumble and turn into dust.
Oh my god. Can Rex take that hit for him?
Does Rex have an ability to jump in the middle of an attack?
To deflect attack. The defender imposes. Well, it's just for disadvantage. It's
yeah.
attack.
That's for an attack roll. That's not gonna. Portals are cursed for me.
Smog, as this impact slams into your chest and your body begins to crumble and wither away, what would you like to do in these final moments?
For my final moments, I would drop my scimitar so that it lands near Kiln. And my very last act would be to reach to my belt and hold out the iron flask. The empty iron flask.
Anything specifically you were
And-
trying? Oh, I'm sorry.
I would hold it up so that all 3 of the young people that I've been briefly traveling with can see that flask. And in my final moments, while I still have some form of consciousness, I will say, if any of you see a frog named Fog, tell him I tried.
And as those words leave Smog's face, you see this small smile almost crack onto his face as it turns into ash and begins to drift away, moving into the cave, joining the dirt and the dust that surrounds you all. And I think that is where we will call for tonight. As this is now officially the first character I have killed. In a more
I'm not
permanent
gonna lie,
sense.
I'm like actually really fucking sad right now. Oh.
All right. We will be back next week with another episode of Shattered Seas. We'll be back also on Wednesday with Shifting Sands. Those of you that have something going on this week, if you want to give a quick shout out.
I mean, I just want to shout out Smog.
Truly. Smog,
Tell your
best,
tell your turtles you love them.
best curmudgeon. We were teaching him, people skills.
Compliment sandwiches.
Yeah, I went in, I dashed, I did everything I could. One clean sweep, I guess.
Okay. Well, if that's all we've got for tonight, join us next week to see how this all is going to kind of play out. I got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, remember, we love you, geeks. Good night.